We're gonna rock it out. We're gonna rock it out. Hello, 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 hello. We ain't gonna we ain't gonna let Renz do us like that. We ain't gonna let the internet do us like that. So we gonna finish the show. We gonna rock it out, y'all. We gonna rock it out. Yeah, my brother. I don't know. He was just kind of getting real hot. I got a picture I'm posting, y'all. When I say he was sweating, he was sweating. So we're gonna bring my brother back in, and we're gonna finish the show and rock it out, y'all. We're gonna finish the show and rock it out. Wait on him to come back in, but yeah, I don't know. He don't know. I don't know what happened to him. So he just sweating real bad and going through it. So my brother, pop on back in and we'll finish up. And thank y'all for y'all concern and support too. We really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, really appreciate that. Yeah, but my brother was he going through it right now. I don't know if it's the change in him being over there in England. I don't know what's going on with him right now. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So Rez, when you ready, jump back in, my brother. Let me give him a shout and tell him to come on back in. We ready to rock and roll. We definitely ready to rock and roll. There we go. Hey.
Man, somebody had text me a picture of you and it just threw everything off.
Yeah, okay. I,
Nah.
I got the picture, so you better stop.
Don't post my picture. Y'all had just got done running before I came on, and I
Bruh,
think
I'm like, let me get over here and check on my brother because I don't know what's going on.
listen, I got hot like the devil was in here
Oh
and just
my
started.
goodness. That's
But
all that lying you be doing. You better stop.
I ain't lied all day.
I ain't gonna even, man. I was like, that threw me off, bro. I was just like, okay.
I should have fell out. What you would have did?
I'd have gave you mouth to mouth from here.
Just let me die.
Oh
Please,
my
just let me
goodness,
die.
my goodness. Let's rock this out, my brother. Let's finish and rock this show out. Let's get it. Yeah, that was oh man. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're all right though, bro. How you
Heck yeah,
feeling?
bro. I think just from being cooped up on the airplane and being busy all day, and then I ran with my fighter right before, and
Rand,
then
so
tried to sit down. My
I'm
body
gonna be.
just,
You know what?
my nipples got
Everything.
hard. I don't know why my nipples got hard like that, and I just started sweating. What?
It froze. Sorry about that. uh, no, but you know what? Sometimes we gotta just chill, right? And I
Mm,
say that because everything with you is go, 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 go. Everything with me is go, 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 go. When we're traveling, just too much, and sometimes we gotta take our time a little bit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Take care of ourselves. We definitely have to take care of ourselves. And I know we're trying to please everybody and do a lot, but self-preservation is everything. So
yeah, that
yeah,
is. So
yeah,
we was talking about how somebody said respect the rest. They right. We was talking about how family being involved in a relationship can, end things, and
right.
it can. Uh, you remember your last thought? You were talking about that.
Yeah, yeah. I think family plays. I was saying, I tell my wife to talk to. I'm comfortable with her talking to her family because that's her. That's who she goes to, or those are her people. You know what I mean? I think everybody has their people. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I don't see a problem with that, but I do see a problem when you talk to someone and then um, they're they're trying to chastise you or
Hmm.
tell you what you should be doing. And I don't feel like family should get involved like that. Whatever me and my wife decisions are our decisions, or whatever she discussed with you are your business, not me and your business. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I think a lot of families can overstep their boundaries sometimes, and I understand that they care. Um, I have been guilty of that in several occasions, but then we learn as we grow. You know what I mean? We learn
Yeah.
as we grow, and
Yeah.
so yeah. What's your thoughts with that?
I think when it comes to family, a lot of times, the person that's telling their side don't really tell what they did wrong. They'll put or push the blame off on somebody else instead of taking accountability. So my thing is, if you gonna involve your family, say what you did wrong too. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm I'm gonna say
Take
this.
accountability.
I'm gonna say this. Um, I think a lot of people tell their truth, right? And um, I think sometimes, most times in relationships or situations, um, you tell your truth, and your truth, you don't really see what you're doing wrong, right? And we can't see that. That's just like within a boxing ring. You're say I'm slipping a punch and I'm throwing this punch, but the trainer on the outside can see, right? And because you're in the fight, you really don't understand or see what you're doing wrong, right? Especially if it's a disagreement. You know what I mean? Because a lot of our actions, we're just dealing off the emotion. You know what I mean? I think we're dealing off the emotion. Where, yeah, yeah. What's your thoughts with that?
I agree. Definitely, letting off emotions, and that could be dangerous. And
Right.
so, and then too, you want to talk to somebody who not gonna be biased. You know what I mean? Who gonna give you an opinion out of wisdom instead of just taking your side of the story.
I, I think that's personal, right? And for me to say, don't talk to this person because they're not biased, I think we have to personally um, understand who our confidants are, and choosing our confidants, make that judgment. I can't, as her husband, make that judgment for her, right?
Mm.
And so I think we have to look at that and say, okay, you know what? Tell someone. She should tell someone that she feels not have our best interest at heart and not just her best interest at heart. You see what I mean? Because I
That's
think,
big.
huh?
I say that's true.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times, and that's what I think happens with families. They have this person best interest at heart and not this person, and so they'll give them advice or tell them something that's not beneficial for the relationship, but that they may feel like is beneficial for that person, right? And um, that's not how you keep a happy relationship.
Facts.
Uh, what you
All
got?
right. So most men they in a relationship because they don't want to get married, right?
Hmm?
Most men or some men in a relationship because they don't want to get married. Why do you think men date women and don't want to take that next step of getting married?
Um, I don't think they go into it with that. I've dated quite a few women, and my thought process wasn't I don't want to marry them, but you find out over time. I mean, they can have some good qualities, but that's why it's a dating process, right?
Hmm.
And yeah, you can go through the dating process, but I think even within that dating process, a lot of us get comfortable, right? And this thing called love come and tickle you too. You know what I mean? And so it's hard to leave when you're comfortable and in love, right? But um, we have to. Most times we leave because something
tragic happen, and not necessarily because it's not your person, right? We could have been known this isn't our person, but we're just going along to get along, right? And because everything is telling you to stay because I like them, because I love them, right? Um, because we're in a relationship, but um, that's not a good reason to stay. I have a good friend of mine, um, husband left, right? And I was thinking about that situation, and I was just like, yeah, we don't like it, but you can't ask somebody to be in a situation if they're not happy, right? And you can't force anybody to be happy. And I have her back 1,000%. But if this person don't want to be here, you can't force anyone to be there. Just, you know what I mean? And yeah, you made these vows and this, and that, but if you're unhappy, you're unhappy, right? And it hurts, and let's go through that hurt, and then let's just move on. You know what I mean? And hopefully we find somebody next time um, that is your forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And has that same mindset that you have, that um, this is my forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but I think those conversations need to be had before you uh, do that. I look at a person's character. I mean, me and my wife playing basketball. You know what I mean? She thinks she Charles Barkley. You know? But I see she'll play for real. You know what I'm saying? And in these games or different things we do, I see that she doesn't have quit in her, right? A quitter is a quitter. A loser is a loser. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And so, like I said, I just think we need to look at different situations and look at different things and say, okay, who is this person, right? And figure out who this person is. And first and foremost, I want to know, I want to see, without me saying anything, what is your walk? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And I'm really speaking to ladies with this. Um, is this man going to church? Um, does this man believe in God, right? What is his and through hard times or through situations, through good times, what is his situation with God? If this is who we're saying
Yeah.
we are, right? These are some signs, or these are some things that we need to be, these are some questions that we need to be asking. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And
That's dope.
because I think a lot of times women get into situations and say, oh, well, I can have him do this, or I'm going to talk him into doing this, or make him do this. No, no. He the same person who you went through this 7 years with and who you divorced. He was the same
Mm-hmm.
person back then, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
chose to ignore it because you don't want to be lonely or this, and this. No. So keep him as a good friend, right? You're welcome. Thank you.
That's powerful, bro. Um,
Absolutely.
I think most relationships are built on circumstances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A guy will get with a woman because of her circumstances, and then when them circumstances change, he'll leave. So my advice would be build that thing from the root, build it the right way. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? If your foundation, like you said earlier, if your foundation is in God, you know what I'm saying, and you build that relationship off that, it's not gonna say that the storm is not gonna come, because the storm gonna come to everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
when it's built by God, even if the house get knocked down, the foundation is still there, so you can rebuild that thing up again.
Sure.
But if it don't have that foundation, you're in trouble.
Do you feel most relationships are built on lust and sex?
Yeah. A lot of them, and that could be another thing when it comes to circumstances. The
Mm-hmm.
circumstances was, when you got with her, she, looked good, or even amount of money. And we all know over time the body changes, income could come and go, and so that circumstance make a man change his mind. But again, if that thing rooted in God, if a person gain weight, it's like, so what? If a person go bald headed, it's like, so what? You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens, You're rooted in God. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't even notice those small things.
Right.
But if it's built on circumstances, which those circumstances can be sex,
Mhm.
it's not going to last.
Um, this is crazy because most guys um start out with a lustful nature.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna raise my hand and say,
Little nasty P.
bro, I'm gonna say this. Um, I was seeing someone else and stopped seeing them because of who she was and just seeing the person that she is, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, this good people right here, right? And we could and powerful and we can go a long way together, right?
Mm-hmm. How
Because
much did you have to pay?
nothing, nothing. But
No, go ahead.
when you notice that or see that, as a man, you will. I did. I dropped everything, right? And I was, and it wasn't. The crazy part is, I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. I had just got out of a lengthy relationship, and when I saw a mutual friend introduced us, but um, just our conversation, we talked on the phone for hours, right? Didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
put the phone down, but those are signs that this may be a person, right? And was I attracted to her? Yeah, I was attracted to her. She gonna kill me for saying it, but I'm gonna say it. But I had told her we had went out, and I was just like, hey, um, I'm not trying to smash, and if if I do smash, um, this is not gonna be a relationship. It's not gonna be a lengthy relationship because
Okay.
I won't look at you the same. And I had said that up front because I was just like, I we sort of have rules, right? And I'm like, and not saying that she wanted me to or whatever, right? But um I made that statement because I knew my boundaries, right? My boundaries was if me and her have sex on this early, I'm not gonna take her serious, and
Mm-hmm.
it can't be a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It, it's just is what it is. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, to be honest, I wasn't saying that to her, telling that, but I said that to her because I seen something else and I seen something different. You know what I mean? But I'm glad I did. And just being totally honest, I'm hot and attractive like I am. You know what I mean? I knew she wanted to do something, but you welcome. Why are you frowning?
I just don't send me back into a coughing spell, okay? 'Cause if you gonna say you hot and attractive, then I'm gonna go back to coughing it, and it ain't gonna be good. So I've been healed and delivered. Don't send me back to where I was. Yeah, you gonna
Oh my
definitely send me.
God. Okay, okay. What you got, my brother?
All right. Other than God, we all
Huh?
talked about a relationship need to be built on God. What else do you think the relationship need to be built on?
Um, More than anything, friendship, right? I mean, that we have so much fun because we're friends. We have so much fun because um, it's beyond a relationship, right? I want to be around her. I really, really do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around her. I enjoy um, trying to surprise her, trying to do different things. Um, I, I'm gonna say more than anything, um, I want her to be proud of me. more than anything, I work, I strive to say, you know what, if I got to make anybody proud, I want to make her proud. I want her to say, you know what, I, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my person, right? That's my person. And so I think you have to ask yourself that question: who who are you making proud, and who do you want to make proud?
Absolutely.
And I think it started out with my parents, but once I got married, it's this this is who I want to make proud. This is who I want. This who the approval means something to me, right? So when I walk out every day, I'm representing me and her. And so I think that's what we have to look at. You know what I'm saying? And just as a man, I think we have to say, okay, you know what? Again, what are my boundaries? How am I looking at these situations? You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
everything. I'm not a perfect guy. I mean, but
Definitely.
shut up. But I look at it and say, you know what? Help me be better, and that's my helpmate. That's my helpmate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this comment somebody gave 5 on things to build a relationship on. She said God, friendship, trust, communication, and love.
Okay.
That's a dope 5 right there.
Yeah.
Dope
Yeah.
5. I had to point that out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. It ain't better than mine, but it's all right.
Yeah, she killed you with her 5. But
What should relationships be built on, in your opinion?
oh man, I'm gonna definitely have to piggy bank off her and say communication. God, communication. Communication is key. And within that communication, I think that people should understand each other's purpose, right? If I understand her purpose and she understand my purpose and my passion, I think we can accommodate each other and
Okay.
complement each other is what I was trying to say. You can compliment a person if you understand their passion and their purpose. But if you don't understand it, you have to ask yourself, how do I fit in this? You know what I'm saying? What do I need to do and what do I need not to do? Because you could do too much or you could do not enough.
Sure.
So yeah, definitely want to understand their passion and their purpose and just lay out a playbook on what it's going to take to be successful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What is it going to take for you to be successful as individuals? And then what is it going to take for you to be successful collaterally, like as a team?
Sure.
How can we be successful? How can we grow? Um, Me personally, my attraction going to always be to a woman that loves God and that has a high level of intellect. It's just something about that. And so when you put those two together, that may mean that, she gonna make X amount of dollars, right? But it's not me looking at her money or her looking at my money. It's about what can we come together and build together. You know what I mean? Uh, a while back, I was talking to a woman, bro, and she was like, hey, you could just come with me. And so the situation I was in at that point in time, I had to dump a lot of money into my business. And so I was kind of in between places. And although the offer was good, I didn't want to stay with her because I felt like I want to come together as we building something together versus me, you know what I'm saying, moving in with you. And she didn't understand that. And it's just something that I wouldn't do.
What? Okay.
I seen it done a
I
lot of times.
I want to ask a question. Were you guys in a relationship?
We were dating. We were
Okay.
dating, but it wasn't a full-fledged relationship.
Only reason why I would say, um, just my opinion, that may have been good is because when you see how a person have your back, and and you understand who you are or where you're going,
Hmm.
right? Um, that can be powerful,
It could have been.
right? Yeah. And so I do understand what you were saying. Like, hey, I'm not coming to the. I never want to come to the table empty, right? You know, or in a struggling situation or this or that. But I also look at it and say, okay, you know what? Um, I don't want nobody to be there when I'm up, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't understand who I was when I was down,
We're not
right?
down here.
And then um, everybody when you up want to be there, right? So now I'm questioning, do you love me for because I'm up? I'm sorry. You're questioning me because I'm up.
It's Time out. Is that your alarm to take your Viagra pill? Oh, I thought that was your alarm to take your pill. I didn't know. I had to ask. I didn't know. I thought you gave yourself a time level to take your
That
pill.
was my Viagra.
You right. You married. You right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
hmm
Uh,
But yeah, dealing with that certain situation I was in, Pete,
mhm.
I ran from that thing because it was already some insecurity issues.
Right.
So I felt like you trying to get me to come over here so it could be a controlling thing, right?
Yeah.
And
Now
so
that was the
you
right
gotta know
decision
your
you made.
situation in and out. For some people, that is, it's good to move in and help each other out, but you know,
I,
then too.
I'm gonna say this. Um, Everything I do, and she's earned it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She earned it. I mean,
That's,
everything I do, and you know what I'm saying. She 100% earned it because of she's shown me who she is. Um, I was already established in my business, but then even me trying other businesses, the restaurant,
mm-hmm.
she in there grinding with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We did put thousands of dollars into, oh my God, boxing, the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I could go on and on, right? Not one time,
Facts.
not one time did she look at me and say, you wasting my money or you wasting our money, right?
Okay.
And helping people, right?
Yeah.
If I say I'm going to help you, she's behind me and I ain't even ask her,
Right.
right? And so I'm just saying, um, I'm blessed for that, but it really just showed me who I need to be, right?
Yeah. And that's good. I think that's how you know you got your person. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? But
right.
for somebody that's on the way up, bro, you got to be careful because it does get thrown back in your face, and it can be a form of trauma. I'm mature enough to admit, for me, it was a form of trauma to put that power in somebody's hand to where if they wanted to, they can kick you out. So I never in my life put myself in that
But
predicament to
but
where
I guess I
that
look
could
at it and
happen.
say that's why I asked were you guys in a relationship,
Yeah,
right?
no, my thing is you work and you have your own, and then
Yeah.
y'all build something together versus,
But
because
Renz,
I didn't see it happen, bro.
I'm gonna say this. Typically, that's never gonna happen. Typically, right? And I say that this one, um, just us being a black man is already a struggle, right? And then um, having a helpmate because it's so much, bro. It's a lot. It really really is. And so um, we're gonna have to put trust in something or someone. And I would say
Yeah.
that to anybody getting in a relationship, right? Sometimes we have to let go of our insecurities or our this, and that sometime and just say, okay, you know what? Um, and then just sit down and have that talk. Listen, I'm trusting you to be my person.
Yeah.
And my fears are this. I'm telling you up front what my fears are. And I don't want you to hurt me in this way, or I don't want, if we're going to separate, if it ever comes to that,
hmm
let's talk about that, but don't just put me out. Don't just this, and this, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I say,
And
again,
then I could be looking at it wrong, bro, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like until I could bring A, B, and C to the table, I'm not even ready for no
But
relationship.
I guess
I
my
just
question
got to
is,
that point. I just got
do
to
you
that point
do you feel
financially to
like that's
where
your person, right? Because if you feel like that's your person, or you're walking in the direction of that's your person, right?
mhm,
You shouldn't feel like that.
you still got to bring something to the table though, bro. Because
Bro,
my
you
thing
do
is
have
this:
to.
if you dealing with a woman, and this is just an example,
Mhm,
if you dealing with a woman that's making 150, 200,000 a year,
mhm.
and you making 30,000 a year, you know, which is barely making it, how much can you compliment her?
A lot,
How?
a lot.
You
You
barely making
can't.
money to pay your rent, bro.
Riz, the reason why I say that, I, I promise you, I don't look at, and I know people say this to me all the time. You'll say that because you're doing this, this, and this, but I don't look at money as an issue, and money is never going to determine my heart or my love for someone. And I don't want it to, and if
And
I'm
I
with
have to
somebody,
respectfully disagree with you because when you have it, it's not an issue. But when you don't have it, you don't have those options to take your woman on a trip or even pay for dinner if that's the case. So sometimes you got to sit back and you got to build yourself up until you can do stuff. And
but
that's
is
just what
that,
it is.
but I respectfully disagree. Is that love?
It can be,
No,
but you can't even buy no flowers.
okay, but what I'm
Because
saying
you
is,
barely making it at 30,000, bro. You could be the nicest guy in the world. How far is that gonna get you? That's not gonna get you too far.
so is your relationship built off of love or off of finance?
It's not built off of that. I'm saying you have to have it though. You have to be at a certain point. You can't even afford no relationship if you broke. What can you afford? You can't afford it if you just broke, and that's
Reds,
the, that's the
Reds.
that's the
But
make
well,
work
okay.
the
So
middle
what? I
ways.
guess what I'm saying is, um, you understand what you have to do as a man to do what you have to do to get the finances, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're still doing that. But so you're supposed to not be in a relationship or not be in love because you haven't got there financially. No, no, no,
Yep.
no. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're saying I'm not going. This is my person, but I can't interact with my person because I haven't met this financial level yet.
To a degree, yes, that's what I'm saying.
No, to no degree. That's
Yes,
crazy.
yes, to a degree, yes, that's what I'm saying. You ain't even finna get no respect. We men,
Man.
okay, let's take it here, bro.
Okay.
Men, we judge
Let's talk
ourselves.
about it. Let's get
We
it.
judge ourselves, right? When it comes to men, we're judged on three things:
Okay.
fighting, right?
The what?
Fighting. Can you fight? Can you protect yourself? That's how we measure ourselves.
Okay.
Fighting, uh, sex, the way you put it down, and finances. Right?
Okay.
That's how we measure ourselves as men. That's how you gonna rate yourself as a man amongst other men. That's
I'm
how
gonna
you
say.
rate it, bro. Whether
I'm gonna
you
say.
admit it or not.
I'm gonna say I disagree. I disagree. Um,
So okay, so how do we rate ourselves as men?
I'm gonna say me personally. I
Can you
look at
fight?
it,
Can you
huh?
fight? Can you fight?
Yeah.
Okay, you're an ex-professional boxer.
Right.
Okay. Do you have finances? Yes, he owns his own business. And you've been with your wife and you're a nasty dude. You're a nasty dude, so we know you like sex. So you got all three. So for you to have all three, that rank you
Oh my
highly
God.
among men. When you rank highly among men, you know that. So if a man
Rand,
don't have one of the three, then he's gonna be told that. Can I tell you something I was told before?
what's that?
I'm gonna just go ahead and go there since we here.
Listen, we
I
there.
had a
Let's
woman
go.
tell me,
Cause
bro.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with you also, but let's
And I
go.
want you to tell me that. But I had a woman straight up tell me, she was like, boy, when it comes to these sheets, you the champ. Like, in the bed, you the champ.
Okay.
But my finances at that time wasn't what they supposed to be. So she like, I really can't be with you like that because you ain't got much. Hurt my feelings to the core, right? But it also made me want to get revenge. And we talked about that on the show before,
Sure.
about revenge. It
Sure.
made me want to get my bag up and, you know what I'm saying, be at a certain level. I ain't where I want to be, but I'm way higher than that now. And guess who got in my inbox? Her. And guess who got left on red? Her. But
Right.
that
But why?
happens
Okay.
all the time, bro.
So this is my question. Why did she get left on red if you agree with her?
I agree that I needed to bring something to the table. I wasn't agreeing with why it was being said, though. It don't
But do
matter
you agree with
why.
what? But you're acting like you agree with her now.
I agree with her,
Well,
100%.
you should have been like, well, I got it together now. Then.
No, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it for her, but I agree with it for who my wife's gonna be.
Bro,
I agree with it for her because you got to bring something to the table.
No.
You can't just.
Renz, I understand. I understand what you're saying, right? But my thing is, I'm never going to.
She said, "I'll back over somebody with a car who said that to me." I took it like a G.
I'm gonna say this. I'm never going to let my finances dictate what my heart says, right? And then you're saying this, and it can be all gone tomorrow. So you're building a relationship over if you go broke, she gone then, because that's what you're saying.
No,
right?
that ain't what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, bro.
But how? Okay,
Okay,
so
everybody,
if
it's
you're saying
millionaires.
I'm getting in this relationship because I'm financially able to take her out and do this, and this, right?
No. Time out. Listen, it's millionaires that go bankruptcy. I'm not saying if you fumble the bag. I'm saying at one point in time, you have to prove that you can get the bag. You
No,
have to prove it. Yes, you
no,
can.
no.
You can't even afford to take care of her, bro.
Rand, this is a woman we talking about, not a car or
Somebody
a house.
says you 100% correct, Mr. Lorenzo. That person need to be the president, probably. Design. If you can't be that provider, go sit down until you can provide.
No, I'm gonna say this.
That's why it's so many people that's out here and they making
Rand,
babies and they can't provide.
I'm gonna say this. I am who I am, right? And me as a person, in getting to know me, you're gonna understand that yes, I'm about the bag, right? I'm about getting my money or taking care of it. But look at all the women or look at the situations that probably were looking like, oh, he don't have the bag. Now what?
They missed out.
Right. But what I'm saying is, why would you? A lot of people are missing out on situations because they're hoping and looking for some right now something and not pushing with somebody or saying, I got your back or let's rock together because I like you or I feel you, right? I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody that even thinks like, oh, I don't want to get to know who he is. I want to see where his bag is.
You know why you saying that? Because you're not in that position. If you was a single man, right now, I would tell you, give me all your money, and then we're gonna see how you feel then. Give me all your finances. Give me the Porsche. I don't want them tight white drawers you be wearing. Keep your tidy whities, but give me your Porsche. Give me the necklace. Give me the bracelet. Give me all that, and you be a single man, and you go out there and you establish something from working at McDonald's, and tell me how far that's gonna get you.
Bro, listen.
Tell me how far that's gonna get you.
Listen,
that woman that's making that 100 and that 200,000, she gonna look over you, bro. This.
Because of who I am, none of that means anything, and it don't make me, right? It doesn't. I am who I am. You are who you are, right? I can go in any room and it's gonna be the same situation. It's not a financial situation.
Hey, your girl, the coochie lady said, a broke ninja dry my coochie up.
I can't for her.
She said a broke ninja dry it up. Like the rivers of living water no longer exist, my boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could have stayed there all day. You just think yeah.
Bro,
matter of fact, don't.
I would say I disagree with you though, bro. Cause
Yeah, I guess you are gonna disagree because you got money and you can fight. I guess so. The three that I named, you got them, so of course you're gonna disagree.
Red. Okay.
That's like
when I didn't have money, I was the same dude. I'm the same dude, right? I had to grind. Nobody gave me anything. This is just who I am.
You still brought something to the table, though.
But I'm just saying, I was going to do that regardless because this is who I am.
Okay, so when you were starting out, minimum wage. Let's go back to the minimum wage days. Minimum wage. Do you feel like
I'm gonna be totally honest, man. I'm gonna be totally honest. I've always took a chance on me.
I get that. I ain't saying
No.
that.
Listen, even when I didn't
Go ahead.
have, I've always took a chance on me and said, okay, how can I get the bag, right?
Okay.
And so I'm always on. I'm still on go mode. You know what I mean?
So going back to your minimum wage job days, right? Do you honestly feel like you deserved a woman that was making $200,000 a year?
Yes.
Going back to what can
Yes.
what can you do for her?
Be me.
Besides move in with her, what can you do for her?
Be who I am. And this is my thing. One, I was young. I mean, my first bag came at what, 21 years old.
Thank you. So your opinion don't count. Thank you. You just made
Shut
my
up.
case. Your opinion don't count because you had the bag at 21. It don't count.
Why?
We talking about a man that's in his 30s and 40s and making minimum wage.
Bro, I dropped out of college and took a chance on me and said, okay, it's either get this or get killed.
Right. And so that's why you successful. That's why you were successful.
Right.
You agree with me. You
But
just don't know
what
that
I'm
you
saying
agree.
though is, Rand, that has nothing to do with who I am and the nature of the relationship. Once you start determining a relationship on finances, it's gonna be all wrong because if the finances aren't there, now what?
I didn't say it was determined on finances. I said you still
But
need
you
to have
are.
it.
That's what you started off with.
You still need to have it. That's down there. Everywhere you go, you. And I hate to say this, but this is true. A lot of times you're gonna be respected because of them. That don't even mean you got to spend it, but the fact that you have that
Okay.
ability and that access to get it, you're
I'm
gonna get
broke
treated
now. I don't
differently,
have
bro.
no money. I'm broke. Now what?
Right.
No, I'm saying right now I'm broke.
And go to church and they're gonna sit you in the back row.
So
You want to go there?
because I don't have money now, is Vanetta supposed to leave?
No, because you had it before and you already attained her. We ain't talking about somebody who obtained something. We talking about somebody.
So what is her reason for staying?
I mean, at this point, if she been here that long,
What is
just
her
keep
reason
it.
for staying? That's all I'm
Because
asking.
I was gonna get her eyes checked, but I just let her go. I was gonna be like, sis, how's your
All
vision?
I'm
But
saying is I'm broke. I spent all the money I had on going to Hawaii. I'm broke. Why is she staying?
yeah, we ain't going there because that's too many what
Okay,
ifs.
there we
That's
go.
too many what ifs. What if I had good
There we
hair and
go.
I could
That's
slick?
all I'm saying, bro.
Okay, what if I had good hair and I could slick it to the back? And I could sing.
That's all I'm saying.
If I had good hair, I could slick it to the back and I could sing. I would have been had my wife. Okay, since
Don't be
we dealing
talking
with
about
what
my
ifs.
brother. Don't we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna get in here and talk about Chris. So we ain't, that's what we not
Stop.
gonna do.
All right, before we get up out of here, give me 3 signs of a healthy relationship.
Love, trust,
And money.
hey.
All right, I quit, bro. Go ahead. I quit. I quit, bro. My bad. Love, trust, and money.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Money ain't got nothing to do with that.
I know. I just wanted to be petty. I had to say it.
You give me 3 signs of a healthy relationship.
Communication, God, communication, and great sex.
I don't know why I ain't say sex. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Because I beat you to it. You wanted to be holier than thou for a minute, so we're gonna let you be holier than thou.
No, I'm talking about you talking about man, I'm gonna say this, Rance. Money can't buy everything, bro. And
Man, we definitely know that, but
okay, but so it's a tool, right? Money is a tool. We use money to buy different things, right? But it
I feel,
doesn't buy people, bro. It
I
shouldn't buy
get that.
people.
I definitely understand that, P, and I'm not saying that. I'm never saying worship money, right?
Hmm.
But where you going again tomorrow? Where you going?
Church.
No. Well, Monday. Where you going Monday? Where you
Hawaii.
going Monday? Huh?
I'm going to Hawaii.
You going to Hawaii, right?
Right.
And we all know that you're a nice brother, but you're not going to Hawaii off your looks, right?
I am.
Okay, it costs money to go to Hawaii.
Bro, listen.
That's all I'm saying, bro. All I'm
Bro,
saying is
all
my whole point was this, bro. This was my only point. I never said worship money. I never said you should be with a person directly on money. Only thing I said is that sometime if you don't got your business together, or if you don't got your bag together, you need to concentrate on attaining that
but
first.
but
Sometimes before
all
you
I'm
obtain that
saying is
relationship.
not in a relationship, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is this. If that's who you are, it's going to happen, right? That's going to
Yeah,
happen.
I agree with that.
That's going to happen.
I agree
So,
with that. But I
um,
also agree that you could do things out of season. I do. I think that you can do things out of
I mean,
season.
I agree. I agree, and I think this getting into a relationship while you have the bag is out of season, right? Because this person is looking at this, and don't know who you are, right?
Hmm.
And you don't know who they are, and you don't know why they're there, right?
Okay.
You don't. And so, bro, I'm telling
I
you,
mean,
man.
that's true. You
I'm
have to know
telling
a
you,
person's heart, but
I see the bro right now.
the foundation isn't on money. I'm not saying that the foundation isn't on money, but I'm saying that it's important, so you got to have it.
True story. 90% of the people I deal with is because how they can benefit from being with me or around me. 90% of the people right now is 10% that are here because they love or we kick it like that. But
Hmm.
90% of the people, I'm telling you, bro,
You said they with you because of what they can get.
or how they can benefit from being with me
Yeah.
or around me or financially, yes.
And I had to check myself on that too because it was at one part of our friendship where I felt like I was with that 90%. Like, what can
Why
I
you
get
say that?
from them? Because I wanted to go to the Halloween party and win the best costume by you just coming
Shut up.
regular. I was like, if we go in there and he just regular,
I thought
like
you
if
was
you
gonna
turn
go,
your hat to the back, if you turn your hat to the back, we'll win that Halloween contest.
bro.
And so
Listen, you,
I predicated our friendship on that, on winning that first place at the Halloween contest. So
oh, and
I
happy birthday
predicated.
Monday.
Huh?
Happy birthday on Monday.
I got a brother. Well, I got a brother that's born on Halloween for real.
Oh my goodness. Well, my brother, we came back and knocked it out, man. We came back and knocked it out.
I died and came back to life,
Man,
resurrected.
listen, I had to call you. I didn't even call you. I FaceTime. I'm like, wait a minute.
Listen, I
Oh my
sat
goodness.
down because I had just got done
Bruh,
running. It's 1 in the morning here, but
bruh.
we was
I
busy doing
I'm gonna
media
be
all
honest.
day, so I
If I didn't
I
see
got
you for
done
my if
running,
I
bro. It
didn't
was
see you for myself, I wouldn't believe it when you got off. I was like, did he just go jump in the shower?
no, I was wringing wet, sweating. Yeah, that was
Oh
terrible.
my
So
goodness.
we
Oh
shook
my
that thing off, man. But I'm definitely
yeah.
gonna, drink my water,
Man.
get my rest, and take care
Everybody,
of myself.
I want to say thank you guys, man. Like I said, we totally appreciate you guys. And like I said, we're 100% learning as we go, and we just gonna get better as we go. And thank y'all for rocking out with us. Like I said, I 100% appreciate it. What's your last words, my brother?
Man, just thankful for the people. A few people inbox me and say, "Hey, I'm praying for you. You good?" So, that prayer go a long way, and take care of yourself, getting your rest. So, I'm definitely gonna get some rest. We get to sleep in a little bit in the morning, and
Hmm. Do you?
yeah, yeah, we're gonna sleep in until at least about 9 a.m. So
I
it's
I
it's too
wish.
early.
I wish. I
Yeah.
got so much going tomorrow. Then we out of here. first thing Monday morning. So yeah. So hey, and don't don't
Don't worry, here it come. It's
no,
coming.
I'm serious. I'm gonna say my last words is I don't believe our finance should dictate our relationship in
Okay.
no shape, form, or fashion. I
Okay.
don't, because I think when we build a relationship on something that can be taken away, then what never. I'm sorry about that. I would never build a relationship on anything that can be taken away. Right? If I built that relationship on trust, love, and loyalty, we can rock out. But I just feel like, and this is just my opinion, building a relationship on where I am or my status or what my job is, you're going to have somebody that's loving you for this money, this
So
job,
basically, what he's saying,
or
ladies,
this
is
family.
all you single ladies go to McDonald's and get you a 30-year-old, 40-year-old boyfriend, and and P gonna wish y'all well. And you know he might give you a
Listen,
McDonald meal.
listen,
I'm gonna
listen,
tell you, get somebody who established in a purpose, who have a
listen.
plan.
If if
It may
if the
not be
McDonald's dude got a
where they
drive,
want it at, but it gotta be somewhere. And I love this argument that I'm having with my brother right now. I'm loving
I do too.
it. You just gonna
I
tell
would
her,
say
hey, get
this.
you somebody at McDonald's. Nope, get you somebody who at least got some
I'm with the
momentum going.
McDonald's guy
They ain't
because
gotta be dead
he's
broke, but
probably in
have some
college
momentum.
doing
Layla,
something
do not
or
listen to
pushing.
your Uncle P. I'm talking to my daughter. She about to be 18. Layla, do not listen to your Uncle P. Get
Yes,
you
you
somebody
do.
who focused and established or working towards it, or
Look,
let them know that
she
hey, we could just be
listen,
friends right now.
and she ain't got to worry about nobody with no bread because she gonna have the bread anyway. She coming to the table with it. We welcome.
Oh, so now you telling my daughter to be a sugar mama.
uh, Harper, we ain't worried about none of that.
No, okay.
We ain't never gonna worry about nobody else money.
No, we ain't worried about their money, but they definitely gonna have their own. But
Okay.
don't bring nobody to the family dinner. They can't afford no bread rolls or no
I'm gonna
butter or
let you
nothing.
go after this. So my question is, should I, on the opposite end, should it dictate that a woman is financially stable before you get in a relationship with her?
Depends on where you at in life. All right, I'm almost 40, right? So I ain't. Some guys want the housewife. If that's what you want, then
No,
get that.
but should she have her bag together before, or if she ain't got her bag together, y'all can't get together?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on if that's what you want. Every man don't want no woman who brings something to the table. I do. I want a woman who brings something to the table because
Okay,
what she brings to the
so
table and what
so
I
so
bring
my
to the
so
table,
my
we're gonna
so my
double it up.
so my question is,
I can't answer it because
what you just said is
that's
somebody for
not a
everybody.
universal question, sir. That's
It's
not a
somebody for
universal
everybody.
question.
So now you want to change the rules, right?
Yes, because it's not a universal question. It's not gonna work for everybody. Some men want to stay at home wife, some don't. I want a
Some
woman
women
who
want to
brings
stay
something
at
to
home
the table.
husband.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then get that. You can let them
Some
have
women
some of
like,
them.
you know what? I went to school. I got this career. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do this, and this. Stay home with the kids.
Yeah, like you was doing earlier. I'm finna tell the people what you did. So I called the brother to check on him. He laying in bed with a gown on, and they gonna show me his. He gonna show me his crusty knee. Like, look at my knee, bro. So if that's what you do, then that's what you do.
My wife working, so I can stay at home. You're welcome.
All right. If that's what a person wants, so I guess it's gonna boil down to what you want.
Okay.
I ain't moving in with nobody until I got my own table. That's just what it is.
Hey, I would say this to each his own. My thing with that, Rance, is
Oh my
I know
God.
who you are, right? And
Yeah.
not only do I know who you are, I know your potential and I know where you're going, just like you know where you're going, right? And so, with that being said,
She said I'm
um,
gonna always have my own bag.
who wouldn't take a chance on that, and they know who you are and know your drive and understand what you have going on, and just because you don't have it now, right? They don't believe in you and see what your future is and who you are.
We're going to stay here all night if you don't hear my point. My point wasn't don't date nobody who doesn't have potential. But if you don't see nothing there, then why waste your time? Like, move in that area, right?
No, you said
I said I don't make minimum
no,
wage. I
you
got
said
potential.
you wouldn't date someone or you weren't in a position to date someone because the bag wasn't there.
Yes, some years ago. It wasn't there. I can even go farther than that. It's just my opinion. Everybody who know me closely know one thing about Lorenzo Reynolds is that he loves his children.
Sure.
Hands down. Go to the end of the world for him. But at 20 years old, I was 20 years old when my daughter was born. It wasn't the season for that. You understand me? I made myself be as mature and financially stable as I possibly could. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the season for that. And so that's all I'm saying with the whole dating and the whole finances thing. Sometimes it's just not the season for it. But because of our flesh, we'll rush that season. And most of the time we end up in disaster. That's why a lot of relationships don't work, or that's why we couldn't do what we wanted to do. Whereby if we would have just been a little bit more patient and chased them goals and those dreams and those visions and got those first, everything else would have fell in place. First seek the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and he shall add everything to you. And in the kingdom of heaven, he don't want you to be a broke nigga.
God, please just don't strike us down.
Did you like the way I set it up, though?
But even saying that out here, and we out here.
Man, you.
Oh,
Hey, you
guys,
funny,
we will
bro.
be back. Actually, we're not going to go on. We're going to go on a little earlier than Saturday because Saturday I'm going to be traveling. So we might Friday. You go with Friday? Friday.
Good. So you're gonna be traveling, huh?
Thank
How
y'all.
much? How much? How much money that's gonna take? How much money that's gonna take? Are they letting you go somewhere with the what is it?
My,
The EBT card?
no,
You
my
can't.
wife paid for it. My wife paid
Yeah,
for
yeah. Okay. So you just out here not paying for nothing. So you gotta watch what you tell me because I know when to
it.
use it.
Hey,
You was like, yeah, bro. I pay for all the car notes. He got like 5 cars, by the way, y'all. He
my
got like 5 cars in his driveway, and he paying for the car notes and
my wife,
the ones that ain't paid
my
for.
wife paid for it. She paid for the trip to Hawaii. She paid for everything. So we good. She's a therapist, so we good.
Oh, you gonna be a liar for Halloween? I get it. I get it. Hey, I love you, bro, man.
I
Take care
love
of
you too,
yourself.
brother. Y'all be safe over there, man. I'll call you later.
All right, bro.
All right.